It's that 850, boy.
Man, check this out, man. It is a brand new year, brand new episode, a brand new season, man. All right.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
today we got a special guest in the building, man. He goes by the name of Phly. All right. All right. We're gonna get into a whole lot. You guys make sure you go stream that latest EP. The boy dropping some pressure. You feel me? But we're gonna get into everything, man. But first, man, go ahead and tell the folks, man, where you from, where you at currently. You know what I'm saying? Just go and give us a little backdrop, bro.
What's the deal? World is Phly. Man, check it out, man. I'm from Chicago, man. From the South Side originally, and then I left Chicago to leave. I left to hit the Army. I went to go to the military or whatnot, and then I found myself in the South. I originally, when I left, I went to Atlanta, and now I'm in Orlando. I had to make a move, man, to get closer to my youngest son. So, that's what I did. I came down here towards mid pandemic. So right. It's been a decent little transition, but Orlando been pretty good to me, man. I can't even complain.
Bad, man. How often do you get to go back to the Chi?
Man, I haven't been back in a while, man. I ain't been back in a while, but I definitely got to go get up there and see my father and stuff like that, man, straight up.
So let me ask you this, man. Do you have a better creative space here in the South, or is it there in Chicago?
Man, definitely. Since I've been doing a lot of my recording in the South, because like I said, when I joined the military, I was 19. Yeah. Then I got out, at 25. You feel me? So I've been grinding ever since I really got out the military, and not too much. I never did too much music in Chicago, to be honest. I was finding myself musically as I was in the military. Right. And then I got out and decided to take my career a bit serious, more investing, more promotion and things of that nature. But yeah, man, my career, I did just little music in Chicago, to be for real, only a couple songs maybe. I remember recording in a few basements with some older cats that just knew I had the juice at a young age, and they just took me along with them. You know what I'm saying? I was a student to the game then, you know what I'm saying? Still, even to this day, but yeah, man, definitely I have a better creative space. I found myself as a man when I got out the military and then got in the South and started to, network and this and things of that nature. So yeah, man, definitely recording, in the South. It's been good to me.
That's what's up, man. Before we get into the EP part, man, take us back and let us know who some of your inspirations were growing up, man. Who did you listen to, man? Who did you have playing in your headphones?
Man, okay, so the first CD I bought with my own money was Trap Music from T.I. That was the first CD I bought with my own money. I'll never forget that, man. So that was one of the things that, so I Southern hip hop always resonated with me. But Wayne is definitely one of my bigger influences as far as creativity goes, and just being able to just be free on the beat and just speak how you want to speak, and just, just take it and make something your own. That aspect I got from Wayne. And then as far as the melodicness and the singing and things of that nature, I got that from, I say, my inspiration and that lane to be Michael Jackson. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of pop and trap and okay, cool.
Yeah, man. It's all over. Cool. So you hear the different sounds and things of that nature. So yeah, that's where it kind of come from. Yeah, man. Okay. Having older parents, and I also like jazz too. Mm-hmm. I also like jazz music. I like to hear music that already tells a story just with the instruments alone. Right. I try to incorporate my voice as an instrument just on the song. That's why you may hear things how you hear them, because that's how it spoke to me. That's how the beat spoke to me. Yeah.
And speaking of those instruments, man, how do you pick your beats, man? Because on this project, I heard a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? You could tell it wasn't a trap project, but it wasn't this project. It was kind of, you know what I'm saying, everywhere, and not everywhere in a bad way, but you could just tell that you real particular about your beats. I can tell that.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy because like I'm real tapped in with a producer, man, that I've been knowing since 2014. And the same producer. Like I've been tapped in with this man since like 2014. And the reason for that is like I definitely believe in forming relationships with people because I think, you know, it's a million beat makers out there, just like it's a million artists, but I believe in forming that relationship, that bond to where I know where it's coming from. I know what type of place it's coming from. I know what mindset it's coming from. I know what type of spirit it's coming out of. You feel me? So like, I'm real particular with who I share my music with because my creative energy, it has to be like, it has to flow on something that I know is right. You know what I'm saying? In itself, like, but yeah, I've been tapped in with Cam, produced by Cam Boogie. Like I've been tapped in with him since about like 2014, man. And so these six tracks was all produced by him. And like honestly, like it's crazy because like the man, I really go in the direction that he makes the tracks. You feel what I'm saying? Like he send me stuff and then it just resonate with me and I just go on it. Like some stuff, like it's never been a time where he send me something and I don't like it. And like, that's what you hear. It's like, you know, sometimes you may go on just certain beats, but whatever he send me, I take it as a challenge and I figure a way out to make it my own, make it me. You feel me? Like I'm an artist for real. Like I know I'm not with the antics and, you know what I'm saying, making myself look foolish on the internet. I just want the people to know that it's strictly about the music. You feel me? Like that's what I'm really about.
Hey man, do you feel like a lot of artists are doing that today, man, where they just kind of pulling out gimmicks just to get heard, man? Do you feel like a person like yourself, it's harder for you to probably get heard because you just coming with the realness, whereas these other guys, they got fake beefs, they doing whatever the case may be to get some attention, man. So how do you feel about that, being a serious artist?
Man, definitely. I definitely feel like people use that as a way to bring attention to themselves. And that's what it's about. Like we in the internet age, and we in an age where like, you know, just people just want to bring attention to themselves to, you know, I guess to capitalize off of it monetarily. You feel me? But it's definitely a way for some people to bring attention to themselves, I guess you would say. But man, to what I say doesn't make it harder for artists like me. It could, you know, at the same time, that mean that I just got to go harder in my lane, though, in what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? I got to go harder and bring an awareness to myself in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? Just like how it is negative energy, is positive energy, too.
Right.
And I just try to be, you know what I'm saying, optimistic, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a problem with that shit, man. Like,
it is, man. I definitely see it, man. Sometimes you hear people rapping, you just like, that ain't you, bro. You know,
facts.
That's not you, man. And I ain't even talking about independent. I'm talking about the major people too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can kind of see through it sometimes. Like, I don't believe you. You know what I mean?
For sure. So
man, like fast forward a little bit, man. You in the old town. So how did you link up with Q? Because I see Q holding you down out here, man. Q is a good dude, man.
Facts. So man, like I said, it goes back to if you ever see somebody with me, it's gonna be a significant reason. Yeah. If you ever see somebody with me on camera, in person, whatever, it's gonna be a significant reason. So with that, that's one of my partners from the military. You know what I'm saying? Over 10 years. You feel me? Like I've been knowing that man like for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first people that, you know, definitely recognized what y'all see today, you know what I'm saying? Right. Way back then, like, so like we was used to rap and freestyle in the barracks. Like I said, over 10 years ago, like it was dope. You feel me? Like, and so like I said, man, he was one of those people that just always heard and believed and just knew and always supported, you know, from afar. And it's crazy how the universe worked. Like I said, I moved down here to get closer to my son, you know what I'm saying, to be in Florida. You feel me? And so like it just so happened that he lived here. You feel what I'm saying? And so we been linked up and definitely going forward and going strong, man. Like we picked up ain't nothing happened. But that's what the military do for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely sets you in a place where you develop relationships that you will, you know what I'm saying, probably never lose. You feel me? No matter how far apart on the earth you are, you feel what I'm saying? Like people still be connected. Like that's the beauty about it, you know.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Q, man.
For sure. Shout out Q, man.
So look, now what we came here to do, right? We here to talk about this project that you just released, man. Okay. So 6 songs.
Yes, sir.
Who is Phly?
Yes, sir.
Who is Phly?
Man,
You tell. Do we have to hear these 6 songs to kind of understand Phly? Like, who is Phly? What's going on?
man, check it out. So I feel as though I did a good job of explaining who Phly is within this little, 6 song of a project. Man, I did do a good job of explaining, but
Yeah.
on this interview, I definitely give y'all, a little, background or whatever. Like I said, man, I'm a father, I'm a son. You feel me? I'm definitely an artist, and I take my artistry very seriously. I'm a ladies' man. You feel me? I'm just an all around guy. I'm a veteran. You feel me? Like, I'm very sound individual, very spiritual person.
Right.
You feel me? I definitely watch my surroundings and who I keep around me. I'm definitely in tune with my energy and things of that nature, man. And my aura, not too many. You know what I'm saying? I don't get approached with too much negativity. You feel me? So like, I just definitely believe in remaining true to myself. Like that, if I along this journey I've been on in my life, I've always received good advice, you know what I'm saying? Because people, they definitely recognize something when they see me, because I can feel it. I feel that energy, you know what I'm saying? And people tell me. So like, I just listen to a lot of the advice I get, and a lot of times it'd be like, remain true to yourself, because it's too much foolishness going on. A lot of people selling their souls and, you know what I'm saying, and doing things that they don't normally believe in, but because it's money attached to it, you feel me? People want to jump right on it. You feel me? Like on the last line of the on the track of the "Quit on You," I said I cannot quit on myself even if they're gonna pay me for it. Right. You feel me? So like, yeah, man. Like,
and you know what? I definitely want to talk to you about that song, because I feel like that's a song that everyone needs to hear. You know what I mean? Like, just not giving up, not quitting. So were you in a moment where you felt like quitting when you wrote that song, or was that just something that you just, was that something you just wanted to say, or like, man, what made that song come about?
It's crazy because when I think about it, I made that song in Atlanta. I made that song in Atlanta. Okay. So I remember when I made that song, because I was in a mode where I was just waking up and just like rolling over out of bed, so to speak, and going to record. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because I have access to I got my own studio. I got my own setup. That's something I figured out, pretty early in the game. Like, gotta cut that middleman out. You feel me? And learn. So with the "Quit on You," man, being an independent artist and understanding what it takes, like the distance between where you want to be and where you are, can definitely cause some type of discouragement inside. Yeah. You feel me? So yeah, man, like a lot of these songs I'll be preaching to myself, man. Like a lot of times it'd be like an uplifting song that I would want to hear, myself if ever I'm feeling in whatever situation, like to feel like somebody turned their back on me. You know what I'm saying? To feel like people not supporting. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing for artists. You feel what I'm saying? To feel that support from the people around you that you see every day. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the same people that's going to want to benefit when you do pop. You feel me? Or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of accolades you receive, people going to be right there or whatever the deal. But you know what I'm saying? "Quit on You" is definitely one of those records that I had to, it's one of those that I wanted to put out a message. You know what I'm saying? I just felt it in my spirit, like to put out a message to help somebody else outside of myself and me too. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I definitely felt it was a good song, because 2020 alone, man, with all the obstacles, man, like I'm pretty sure somebody who was doing music quit. You know what I'm saying? Along with that, the money and all this other stuff, man, I'm pretty sure somebody quit. So that was a good way to end the EP, man. That was a very dope song. Now, Four Wheeler, I think that's the first time I heard you doing your little harmonizing thing, right?
Okay.
So is this something that you want to do on the next project? Is this because I didn't hear too much on any other song, but
that's another song I recorded in Georgia too. But as far as like the melodic stuff, like that's not the start of like the like me being melodic or whatever. Like that was like the intro on the tape, because everything else was definitely on the rap note. And then we switched the gears a little bit to kind of give people a full spectrum of who I am as an artist. I tried to give them the rap, give them the, the melodicness, and then, all of the singing that you heard or whatnot. Yeah. But definitely that's something that being an artist that has their own setup, I'm able to create in the privacy of my own space, and that allows me to do a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Not having a room full of people, and just be able to create just relentlessly and endlessly. You feel me? Like in the privacy of your own space is definitely an advantage that I got. I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, but like as far as that being like something that I do in the future, I definitely got a lot of more singing projects, man. I got some reggae stuff coming, man. I got man, I like I said, I believe in I got a good ear. I know what good sound like, and I'm confident in that. I'm confident in knowing like that I know what good sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm confident in it, and I go forward in that.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, man. Okay, look, I'm gonna ask you 2 questions, and then I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
I want to know what is your favorite song from the EP, and I want you to explain Jokers and Aces.
Okay, that's crazy, man.
And because I'm gonna tell you something about Jokers and Aces when you get done.
Okay. Man. A problem that I have is selecting music to put together, man. That's one of my biggest problems because of my production. Like it's everywhere, but it's in the same place at one time. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so different because I know y'all feel like it's different because it's different to me. And that's why I feel like I got something. But at the same time, I'll be like, man, that's one of the hardest things, to be honest with you, bro. That's one of the hardest things, like to pick songs and put them together. But to even select a song that I feel as though is my favorite, that means I gotta feel like it kind of stand out to me. You know what I'm saying? And for that, man, I want to say, like, man, like the song, because as an artist, I understand that. I know I'm going around.
You good, bro? You good? You good?
That's how my mind works, man. That's how my mind just works. So check it out, like, man. To understand that, like, I just be feeling like, man, like something has to stand out. But like I was finna say, I knew I was going somewhere with that. Yeah, that's what I was finna say. A lot of times when an artist has a song, right, and you hear the beat, and then you hear your voice on this song, and then it's like you hear like the finished product before the finished product, right? And so like oftentimes like you can get in the studio and lay the song, and it may not come out as you heard it, you know what I'm saying? Even the mixed, mastered, final copy, everything done, boom, it still may not come out exactly like you've had it. So like these 6 songs is crazy because like these 6 songs are like 6 songs that I feel like they came out exactly like I heard it. But to answer your question though, I feel like the one that definitely like that had the most heartfelt tone to it, to me, in my perspective, and me knowing, like, being the creator of the songs, like, I would definitely say Jokers and Aces myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Okay. Yeah, and look, man, first let me tell you what I thought, and then then you can go ahead and explain what it means. So, you know, the meaning behind it or whatnot.
Okay.
When I was listening to the song, to me, it sounded like you just had the upper hand at times, you know, or either you were playing the hand that was dealt, or you was the dealer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I took from. So you can give me your thought process behind it. Dope, but I mean, it was still a dope song though. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I was like, where is he going with? But that's what I got from it.
Okay, so the whole thing of Jokers and Aces, right? Like, man, the beat for one is just crazy. Like, man, the beat, the production is crazy. Shout out Cam Boogie, man. Shout out Cam Boogie, man. That's my boy. But man, like, I just be trying to, every time I think of a song, like, it just take me back to the place in the zone I was in when I made the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take me right back there, because it's always an experience. Every single record I make, you know, it's an experience. You feel me? So I just, and it's a mold that I'm in. That's why that's why everything sound different. Nothing sound the same. It's like, it's a whole vibe I get in. But anyway, Jokers and Aces. I just was like, man, because I definitely made those verses before the hook. I didn't know what to say on the hook. You know what I'm saying? I made the verses because that's how I was feeling. And as you can listen, the verses I took off from the first verse and like picked up on the second verse with the same flow, because that's how I was feeling, man. It didn't take me long to make this record, but it's just how I was feeling, and I just let my energy bleed through that track. But man, like I said, that's what I felt after listening to the verses. After listening to the verses, that's how I just felt like, You know what I'm saying? I got a handful of jokers and aces. Real nigga, I never be on no fake shit. Handful of jokers and aces. Like, it's just like I'm playing with what I was dealt. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm winning. I got a handful. I got a winning hand. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the outlook may be, like I'm just, you know, I'm manifesting that. I'm speaking that I have a winning hand. You know what I'm saying? That could be a winning hand. Like jokers and aces. Like those are like the powerful cards. Like I'm playing with, you know what I'm saying, what I was dealt, and it's gonna turn out right for me. Basically, you feel me? Like,
right. Okay. I just want to make sure what I heard, because like at times I just start like listening to it and I could just see your words being painted and stuff, and I didn't got lost in my thought and stuff. And I was like, God dang, let me rewind and listen again. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man. That's the idea, man, for the people to rewind and definitely dive in. You know what I'm saying? Because the beauty of music is that two people can like the same thing for totally different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of music, because like you got all these people that like Michael Jackson, but it could be for like a billion different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like everybody grew up different. You know what I'm saying? Like we are who we are based on how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? How we was raised. And so like something that I said might resonate with you because of a situation you experienced as a child. You know what I'm saying? To whereas another person, they experience this on the job. You know what I'm saying? So they can relate in different ways. And so like that's the beauty of music. And I find that like the way I create these songs is not maybe how people gonna receive it. I'm just giving it to you like how you know what I'm saying? Like how I got it. I'm gonna give it to you how I got it.
right.
You feel me? So like that's the beauty of it, man. Like people just gonna just take it like how they want to, how they want to. You feel me? I'm just giving it. I'm just building it. You feel me? Like
Right.
And they coming to it. So yeah.
All right, man. So look, it is now 2021. I don't know if that means it's gonna be better than 2020. Whatever the case may be, man. But what are some of your goals and plans for this year?
Man, goals and plans for this year, man. I definitely just want to take the marketing up, man. I understand like being an independent artist, you are a business. So I just got to bring more awareness to myself as a business, and definitely attract some paid venues, man. Like, you know, as being an independent artist, you know, we definitely want to, you know, receive the money for, you know what I'm saying, the art that we do. You know what I'm saying? We definitely want to get paid for the art that we do and the work that we put in. And it's so much that you got to put into it. Before my partner from the Army told me, he said, you got to make a whole lot of, before you make any withdrawals, you got to make a few deposits. That's what he was telling me. Like, man, so before you take any money out of what you put in, of your business, you definitely got to put a lot in. So I definitely want to attract some like paid venues and just go up on the market and just bring more awareness to myself. Do just more shows in general, even if it's not a paid venue. You feel what I'm saying? Just bring more awareness to myself. Like, yeah, man.
Okay, so would the next project be this year as well? You gonna just play it by ear?
I definitely go. I want to put out a few projects this year. Definitely, if I'm keeping them at a short, you know, keeping them at a short span, because like I said, I was telling somebody, I said the listeners these days got a short attention span. So I want to keep their ear, you know what I'm saying, glued to the project. Like Who is Phly is only 16 minutes and 40 seconds. You feel what I'm saying? It's a drive to the store and maybe back. You feel what I'm saying? If you really rocking with it, but it's definitely a little bite to eat, and it's something to take with you. It's timeless music.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not time stamped by no means, and you can turn it on 5 years from now or 5 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? And it's still gonna hit you in a certain way. So that's the goal, man.
Look, man, you know, over here, 850 Music, we rocking with you. Matter of fact, we got song number 2, I think, off the EP Heat is playing on our radio station right now. So y'all tune in. Y'all can listen to Heat. You can go stream the album, the EP, I should say, everywhere. It's on all streaming platforms, right? It's everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Okay, damn. So y'all need to go ahead and stream that, man. You guys go listen and you figure out who is Phly. You dig? So, man, before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to say, anything you want to let them know? Tell them where they can follow you and all that also, man.
Definitely, man. You can follow me on all streaming platforms at ITSPHLY. It's Phly. All platforms, man. Go check out the album, man. It's definitely something to keep you afloat. You know what I'm saying? And definitely something to vibe with, straight up. It's Phly.
And look, Hey, man, that's another thing. Where'd you get that ad lib from? Because I heard it, but on every track I said, "What is this?" But I liked it though.
I was telling somebody last night. I said that it came originally from a lyric. It was a lyric at first, and then I turned it into an ad lib because I just liked it. It's like that's how my flow is. Like I used to spit just so fast, and that's how the like it just was like that, like boom, 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 like that. You know what I'm saying? Like baby mama tripping with the visitations. Ain't no teamwork and no participation. Like you know, like it just like that. It just have to do with the flow, man, for real. And so I just incorporated it into a sound. Yeah.
Listen, I heard that and I started saying it before you said it on every track, and I was trying to guess when it was coming in. I was like, it's coming right here.
That's what's up, man. That's beautiful, man.
Nah, man, much love, bro. I think you dope, bro. I think you definitely a motivational guy. You can definitely hear it through these 6 songs. You also got a message, and like you said, man, you not. I can tell you not with the gimmicks. So that's what you know what I'm saying. I guess that's why I relate to you. I resonate with your music because it sounds authentic. You know what I'm saying. I know you ain't out here on some fluke times and doing something. You know what I mean. Then I gotta leave you. Then I got to turn your EP on and hit some BS. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Hey, good job, bro. Keep it up, man. I know we're gonna be looking forward to more dope stuff from you this year, man. And shoot, if you ever need something over here on this end, man, just let us know, man.
For sure, man. I appreciate it, man. Be on the lookout for some visuals, man.
Oh, bet. Any particular one up first, or you just?
I think I'm gonna do something to. I'm gonna get people something to heat. And either between Snake on Me and Jokers and Aces, man, we're going to do something. Or 4-wheeler. Like, it's just like, man, we just got to lock in. But I'm definitely want to do something to heat, though, man. That's one of the ones, like, you know, getting ready for the summertime. And, you know what I'm saying, coming up out of this cold weather is going to definitely be something for the people to rock to.
Bet that up, bro. Well, that's cool, man. Look, to everybody looking and listening, man, Happy New Year. Hope everybody's New Year is better than 2020. Everybody just get money, everybody win, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man,
sir.
So look, man, this has been Phly, man. Like we say, go check out Who is Phly on all streaming platforms. Make sure you follow him. And until next time, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy out here.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace out.
All right, man.